Hey guys, what's going on? HDvee here. In today's top 5 we will look into the new potential dual typings that may make an appearance in Pokemon Sun and Moon. We've just been given Volcanion as a little teaser who is made up of the types Fire and Water. Two types which you wouldn't really expect to see come together. This means that pretty much any type combination has potential to be given to a new Pokemon in Pokemon Sun and Moon, especially if they introduced a brand new type, but that's for another video. Let's get back on topic. New dual typings have a huge impact on the competitive scene, and some combinations work incredibly well, giving certain Pokemon such as Scizor and Sableye only one weakness. Adding abilities to this can even give a Pokemon no weaknesses, such as Electros being immune to ground, being its only weakness. Looking at this, it'd be pretty cool to go over new potential dual typings, so with that being said, this is my top 5 new dual types in Pokemon Sun and Moon. Let's get started. At number 5 we have a Bug and Dragon combination. I feel that GameFreak missed out on a huge opportunity with this type combination in Yanmega, seeing as it's based on a Dragonfly. Like, it just makes sense. It also wouldn't be as scared of Stealth Rocks if it had that typing. Anyway, that's a thing of the past and we're looking into the future. A cool Bug Dragon type could look something like this design on your screens right now. Let me just point out that all designs used in this video will be credited in the description. Back on topic. This Pokemon sort of looks like a praying mantis, and so would probably have a high attack and speed stat, whilst also gaining access to moves such as U-Turn, Dragon Claw, Outrage and Poison Jab for Fairy coverage. However, the downside to this type combination is its weaknesses. This Pokemon would be weak to Ice, Dragon, Fairy, Flying and Rock, meaning that it would probably struggle in the higher tiers. Number 4 brings us the type combination of Dark and Fairy. Fairy types are usually designed to be little cuties and things that would appear in every child's dreams. So maybe there should be some sort of castaway Fairy type, right? I love the design for this Pokemon and it really screams out heaven and hell or night and day. This could even become a base 100 stat legendary, as it has a similar design to Celebi and Manaphy. Seeing as the next games are called Pokemon Sun and Moon, the night and day aspects give this kind of Pokemon huge potential and give it a storyline based around the moon. Speaking of the moon, this Pokemon would gain access to moves such as Moonblast, Dark Pulse and Recover. At number 3 we have a Rock and Poison type. This type combination is on the list because of fossil Pokemon. Every fossil Pokemon has a rock typing, and so to continue on with this tradition, it would be a good opportunity to create the first rock poison type Pokemon. The Dilophosaurus would be a great candidate to take this spot, as it was believed to spit poison or acid at its prey, just like you'd expect a poison type to do. The design for this Pokemon also looks incredible, and I'd love to see something like this make an appearance in Pokemon Sun and Moon. Regarding this Pokemon's stats, I believe it would be a fast physical attacker, gaining access to moves such as Poison Jab, Gunk Shot and Stone Edge. Number 2 brings us a type combination of Fighting and Electric. I had to put this typing on the list solely for this design that I found. This 3-stage evolution looks amazing and even has the feature of evolving into different forms depending on its gender. I could definitely see this Pokemon being something you come across early on in Sun and Moon, similar to the way you come across Shinx early on in Diamond and Pearl. This Pokemon's weaknesses would only consist of Ground, Fairy and Psychic, but could easily gain access to moves such as Ice Punch, Poison Jab and Night Slash to counter them. As well as an amazing move pool, I could see this Pokemon being a very fast physical attacker that would most likely be used as a choice banded revenge killer in competitive play. At number 1 we have the type combination of Ghost and Normal. This combination would be an excellent typing because it would only be weak to Dark type moves. As well as this, it would easily be able to cripple tough threats by having access to moves such as Will-O-Wisp, T-Wave, Hypnosis and then topping it off with Hex. This Pokemon would also gain strong stab moves in Shadow Ball, or could it be run mixed by having moves such as Shadow Punch and stab priority in Quick Attack or even Extreme Speed. I love the concept art for this Pokemon and could see it being another Pokemon you come across early on in Sun and Moon, maybe in a dark cave or only at night. But with that wraps up this video. I really hope you enjoyed it as much as I did making it. Looking at potential new dual typings is always a pleasure because it's really exciting looking at the possibilities. If you did enjoy the video though, please leave a like, I'd really appreciate it. If you have any other ideas that you believe would make good dual typings in Pokemon Sun and Moon, then please leave them in the comment section below. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. If you'd like to see more types of these videos, I have a couple top 5s coming onto your screen in a second, so be sure to give them a watch if you have the time. That's everything from me though, so thanks for watching guys, have a nice day, and I will see you in the next video.